Riddle me this podcast. Riddle me this. Riddle me this podcast. Riddle me this. What's going on, everybody? It is your girl. It is your hostess. It is all of us with the mostest. It is K Renee, the Distance Podcast.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? What's up, K Renee?
What's up?
Nothing too much, man. Nothing too much. Just chilling on this cold Sunday.
Yes.
What's
All
going
right.
on? I'm like a superstar. I see.
Hey.
I see it, man.
Yeah, I'm feeling red. I'm on this whole Phoenix journey, so hence shout out to the color scheme you see going on. But what's up, guys? I'm happy to be back on with you guys.
Yes, taking flight, fly like an eagle.
Like a phoenix.
Right. Well, definitely. I mean, you know what? And there is a song with Phoenix in it, but I didn't know if anyone would have gathered that reference because it's from Fallout Boys.
Oh, I know the band. I probably don't know that song.
See, that's why I didn't go there. So I remixed with the Eagle, but they got some other, yeah, be like, and I raise you like a phoenix, and then they be like, so I knew everybody knew that fly like an eagle from some commercial of some sort. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yes. Like, did I do good today though? I got us all in. It looked like everybody looks good.
Oh yeah.
Professional.
It looks nice.
I've been playing around with the live a lot because of doing the new segment on the K Renee show, which is the random thoughts in the afternoon.
I like it.
Thank you. I know I ain't say the title correctly. I fucks the title up every time. It never failed. Even from my show, I'd be like, and don't forget the episode, which is change your socks, but it had shit to do with change your socks. It's like about your shoes or something else in the mall, but they'll find it. I'd just be like, y'all know where it is. So anyway, welcome back to the show, everybody. Again, I am your hostess with the mostest that pretty much drives this truck. I'm K Renee, and I'm joined by the Distance Podcast, Treese, Cuz, and Zebo Jones. And we got the fashionista in the house, JK Fashion Closet, aka Camille Marine.
That's right.
So, last week we had some technical difficulties, and I told the peoples we was not going to be here, but we are back with a new episode. I just want to say, I know it is way past the business days to be saying this shit, but Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Blessed up.
Okay.
January, you can say that.
Yeah, the whole time.
I feel like there's a cut, at least like at 5 days into, you'd be like, all right, New Year been started,
I remember this one time when I was at church, this lady, I swear it was like February or freaking March. She said Happy New Year. I was like, all right.
It's too late.
All right now.
We gone.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be birthdays coming up soon, and then you can be like, happy birthday, don't be the New Year. Right. Exactly. I'm like, wait a minute, that's too much going on. But anyway, I wanted to say I tried with the pictures again. I don't know what it is with me, my system, and it's telling me only grab Google Images, which I'm grabbing Google Images, but it still keeps telling me it's not valid to display.
I don't know, man. We're gonna have to figure it out. I just got this new thing, Kapwing or Capwing or whatever. So maybe we can try running it through there and then seeing if we can pop it up over here. We go test some shit out.
Okay. I ain't like that logo over trees. It had you kind of half a moon. I was like, we need to see your face today. Like the old McDonald's, you deserve a break today. At McDonald's. I don't know if anyone remember that, if that was too far beyond your time, but that commercial was rocking for me when I was a kid. I was like, we should go to McDonald's. But you know what? Fuck McDonald's.
Right
Fuck
now. Fuck 'em.
right.
I ain't had them in years.
Man, we about to swim all in all of this shit. So let me tell y'all, if you're new to the show, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell down at the bottom so that you can have the alerts to come to you on your phone or whatever favorite device you like to keep your face in. And then you'll know when we run live. Usually we're here every other Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time on this channel right here on YouTube, K Renee Show. And of course, don't forget to check out my other co-hosts who are on here as well, gracing me to help me with this ride. They have a channel as well, the Distance Podcast. Also, Camille has a channel as well. And I'm going to let them spit their shit as well so that you can follow them. So when they drop their content, you get the alerts on that. I'm telling you, these are people you want to know and get to know and become familiar with. So go ahead, Distance.
Hey, well, I'm gonna keep it short. So on Spill and Fan Base is where like I'm kind of migrating to, because like all weekend it's been like a fire sale on TikTok and Instagram and all sorts of shit. Everybody leaving.
Everybody's selling everything.
Yeah, it's going crazy out here in these social media streets.
Liquidation sales, yes.
Exactly, man. Like, yeah, take a massage on that. Anyway, fucking HBMG on Spill and on Fan Base, and on YouTube, follow us at the Distance Podcast.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice. Well, far as YouTube, I think it's Full Bloom Magazine. We have officially just put together our campaign for this year, and like, you know, the different episodes that we're going to put out on our channel. So you can look up Full Bloom Magazine, and you should be able to subscribe to the channel. But if you're on social media, you know, you can hit us on TikTok at Full Bloom Mag. Something for the creatives with the number 4. So something for the creatives, and you'll be able to see what we got going on.
All right. That took care of all the preliminaries out there in the streets. So again, like I said, if you're new to the show, join us. And if you're here with us tonight and you're live with us, make sure you comment down at the bottom and get involved in the conversation. We're going to basically start this train. First of all, y'all like my flow? Like, I came different this year. I was like, stop hollering, you know.
You do seem calmer.
Oh, right? And then I was like, you know, be loud, you know, unless it's needed to be loud, you know. So I was like, yeah, I got a format over here on the paper. Like, we are gonna ride right in 2025. And I was like, you know, I like my placement today. I look really kind of cute. Yes. Right.
I gotta get Kelly. You definitely gotta get some of the merch popping over here so I can promote the content and the show. Super dope. Your hat looks great.
Thank you. Yeah, I wonder who did this hat.
Well, as long as they get one, they don't need to know all that. As long as they get
about a second now. Sound like a plug.
Right. Who did that? I want to know.
She know who did the hat. She know who did the hat.
Most definitely. Kelly definitely lets me go creative with her products and her merchandise. So I had the pleasure of actually printing out, you know, getting the merchandise created and printed for her. The whole thing was very easy. She didn't have to lift a finger. All she had to do was say, this is my idea. And she had everything at her doorsteps, like literally almost next day. So
yes.
Yeah. But we all need one for the show.
Okay.
Shoot, I got some. You make shirts too?
I do. I have a full printing department here in Atlanta, so I do all type of. I do t-shirts, sweatshirts, clothing, trade show stuff.
Gotcha.
So whatever you need, I got you.
Yes.
Yeah, I got some ideas.
Yeah, push that. Yeah, right. So with all that being said, of course, like I said, we didn't clear the New Year's and we're all within it. Do you understand that we are literally 1 week away Like this time went so fast. We are 1 week away from MLK Day. We're not even calling it inauguration. We're going to call it MLK celebration. And in church today, they were talking about the fact that they're actually having service on that day. And floating around within the world of all media, they're all talking within the fact that not even turn on the national channels, to not even have the numbers to even fly to numbers, and give the energy to any of this. But like, we are literally about, and it's so funny because it gives me those feelings, like those nerves, like when you're going to get on stage, or the first time you opened your mic to do your podcast, or you just be like,
yeah.
Like, you know, we're here. And of course I wasn't screaming, I was purpose, like, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, we're 1 week away.
Yeah.
One.
So
how y'all feeling about that? Like the knowing of the reality, like 7 days.
Yeah. So
try
like,
to forget about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one of those things where it's like, you know.
I was looking at it today. Somebody, so like, I know, Kevin, you really big into zodiac signs, and so what's the next zodiac sign that's about to pop off? Right, it's Aquarius, right?
Pisces.
Starts.
I mean Aquarius. Aquarius,
okay,
yes.
All right. Aquarius is
no, it's Aquarius. We're still in Capricorn.
All right, and so Aquarius starts on MLK Day, right? You said we're not gonna call it Inauguration Day, right? Which is 120, right? So in the Bible, it said Jesus says, basically, after me, look for a man with a pitcher of water, right? Which is the Aquarius sign, right? And so if, and only if, somebody is supposed to be the Antichrist, and then they went to Jerusalem a couple of years ago, and we don't know what that person said when they went inside of that temple. And we know that you're supposed to say, hey, I am, you know, the God or whatever, if you are the Antichrist. And then you be on this day. Is it some shit like that? I don't know, but that's a riddle me this type of thing, because I like deep like that.
No, wow, that's deep.
Right. Like, I didn't know where this was going.
Exactly. Like, it goes crazy.
Straight down the conspiracy hole.
Straight to it.
Exactly. Which again goes into the, like you were saying with the zodiacs, right? And the astrology of everything. And we are in the age of Aquarius.
Yeah, exactly. We're like with the 10th that week, like with the constellations themselves, it's all moving. So it's like it's all happening. Is it all real? Is the Anunnaki about to come? I don't know. Are we supposed to be mining for gold right now? I don't know.
Listen, I'm taking everything as a sign of a preparation way of being a sign of getting yourself together. Even to how I looked at, we know that Jesus is not a Capricorn because that's not his birthday. He's a man of fishermen, which would then bring him to the Pisces. And then the Virgo, who's the mother, you know, the Immaculate Conception of Mary, which we're the Virgin. So again, if he's our opposite sign, we're aligned to him anyway. Because of the fact of then within Easter of him rising and getting up. It wasn't me, you, I can't even remember who the hell it was that was telling me about the calendar of the new year doesn't start in January. Right. It starts in March.
Yeah.
Right. During Easter, that's the rebirth anyway, right? So that's
exactly. So there's countries that are years behind us that are not in 2025. If we go on there tonight,
if I remember correctly.
Yeah. So there was someone else I was listening to the other day that even mentioned March being the calendar year. And she chuckled like, because you idiots don't know that. Like, no, Mary, I do know now that that's not where it should always have been in the alignment of. This is like one of the most important elections that we were to experience. It wasn't 2020 was to set the tone.
Get you used to it. Here. The new normal. Go ahead and get your ass used to it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly. That new world order, new normal.
Definitely.
So here we are in the cycle of, and the fact of the day of how it's falling, which again is a swat to us because it's on MLK Day.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Again, right. It's all every time, right?
TikTok ends on the day before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why are they talking about it? I mean, yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
Yeah, like Monster Truck. Monster Trucks always come in on Sundays. You know, that's their day at arenas.
Yeah.
You know, so it's all within meaning. I was just talking to Camille earlier about fasting. We have a whole fast going on at church, and so do other churches. Which again, this fast is 21 days, which is the time frame to reset your brain, reprogram, all of those good things to put you in a new mindset, which made me think, why would my pastor have us do this at the beginning of the year? So that again, with tariffs and increase of prices and things that we love to eat that we probably may not be able to afford, like unless it's like a Good Times episode where they used to celebrate just having fucking Kool-Aid, and they don't drink Kool-Aid every fucking day,
right.
You know? So imagine we can't have no chicken, and it might be every third Sunday we be like, we got some wings, you know, like we can't eat that shit no more. So I'm like, oh, you trying to train us how to eat different, be obedient, disciplined spiritually, because this might be how you will be eating for a moment. Because of you're going to have to start to decipher what can you afford, what are you going to splurge your money on, and how you going to save on the other side of the pocket.
Yeah.
Facts.
I came on here preaching today. No,
you did.
I mean, I could go.
I can't say that because you're right. Like,
it might happen that way. God is a God of abundance. I mean, and the Bible do say something that, you know, they may fall at your left hand or right foot, whatever the case may be. But everybody's go through a hard time. Hopefully, this right here ain't those times. It do seem that way,
hard.
or at least not too hard. Because like,
I'm worried about the taxes next year. I'm worried.
What?
The tax increase?
Yes.
Worried.
Yes. They talked about the tax increase here. With housing, water, and I mean everything, as if we don't have enough, is going up. And now it makes sense how the Hispanics live, how they crowd within one unit in one house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they are so loyal within to their selves more than we are to our outer communities.
Right.
So they like to, you know, be like, look, we gotta survive.
All right.
We know it's going to be cramped, it's going to be tight, it's going to be tough, but we know how to do this.
Right.
So you saying we should have like more Mexican and Spanish motivational speakers? That's what I'm hearing.
I feel like we should just look at what other people do and probably emulate.
Have you like? Can you just picture like, you know, like a Mexican influencer on social media talking about all the sacrifice he had to make riding in a car with like 8 people, everybody living in the same. Like, I don't normally hear that story. I think that would be really dope to like look at it from that perspective of somebody or a culture that really lives that lifestyle. And I'm not talking about like the Asians. The Asians are smart financially, you know, they make smart decisions when they keep their families together. But Mexican and Spanish cultures in their household, they grow up, like you said, very family oriented, and they're so happy. I mean, some of them be pissy drunk. And they be like, look, this is the way I deal with life. But essentially, they appear to be happy people.
Yeah.
So I would love to see some Mexican influences this year.
They definitely have more community than we do.
Yeah.
They do.
Really? Okay.
You think about the quiet sleeper, it's them. Their culture, their race, they're quiet. Look who's running everything right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I was
McDonald's managers, fast food.
At the place we went when I was in.
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh no, it was some Indian people, not Hispanics.
Hispanic.
Okay. They was running Popeyes, you said?
No. It's this bar that yeah.
Okay.
This hotel bar.
but they more in the customer service base than we are, and Caucasians.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like the Asians came and was, making chitlins here and frying our chicken, to the extent like, how you know the recipe? Like, who taught you? You know what I mean?
Right.
And then the fact that now you got the Hispanics that's on second lines cooking food within other cultures.
Right. You don't really see too many black people at a Chinese food spot back there.
Nah, we don't want to work. We don't want to work. We don't. Our people don't want to work. We are one of the races that I feel as though that feel so entitled to have so much shit, but don't want to do nothing for it. And that's because of where I work. So I see that a lot in this state. But it's gonna be a bad, rude awakening for a lot of people. I just be really trying to hope everybody's mentally and physically prepared for the changes, because it's gonna be big. It's interesting as I say, with distractions. As I talk distractions, I'm talking about the fact that we were all so in the eyes in the sky, all the drones, everything flying around, and now nothing.
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point. Now, they do have these things, these distractions that pop up. But I think this whole TikTok ban or whatever is a distraction to something, right? Because it always seems like if we got poverty and earthquakes and fires and this and third, I've been trying to stay away from the news, and I've been doing a good job at it. Watching basketball right now. But like, why is TikTok being a ban for something that Congress needs to do in comparison to when we was hearing about like Timo and them was stealing people information and shit
they
too?
do the same thing. The only thing that's different is because TikTok allows you to talk to every different country that can use TikTok, but other apps don't do that.
Right.
So it's an issue with us being a community. So
they don't want us to talk to each other.
Well, that's fine, well and good. But Facebook can still goes everywhere. But you know what I mean? Shit, you can still do it. They just want to monitor. That's all. They just want to watch out what you're doing. They don't want no more 9/11s, even though they did it. But either way, whatever.
Deep.
I mean, the thing is, TikTok gave too much wokeness. That was the problem. And down to the point of where you were like, you know what this spoon is for? And you were like, to stir shit. And somebody be like, you see this hole? When you drop this in, that's how you're supposed to use it because it boiled fast. It'd be like, well, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
That spoon was for that shit. I've been fucking it up all these years.
TikTok was teaching motherfuckers. That's what
they was teaching, and they was showing you shit. Go to the gas station, type this code in, then you don't have to swipe this. You're welcome. Like, oh, now you trying to tell people how we was stealing their shit? You putting them on the game?
Right.
Yeah.
Take this USB port, stick it inside of this Kia.
And you can steal it.
Yeah. TikTok.
That's it, right? Right. You know how I go off. And it put people in a rabbit hole, not only to the point of getting lost, but learning shit. Like, just keep going through, like, and that's what kept the interest. And it was like, we can't keep them there. You know what they gave us before they rolled out a whole second distraction?
What's that?
They gave us Jimmy Carter. They gave us all his little what he's done. They gave us a good filler in between all the drone shit that was going on. The people dying in New Orleans, they was like, put a buffer in, because we can't go to the next scene until we get. So let's put everybody in a good feel good mood. People talking good things of what he did. Then they wanted to show you the comparison, like he was a good ass president. Now look what y'all about to get.
Right. I don't want to find out about Jimmy Carter and what he did back then. We worried about now.
Yeah,
I understand he died and all that, cool, but
as everyone does, as everybody does. Yes, he lived a good life. He made it to vote. He was 100 years old.
That's amazing.
He
was a president.
We was building houses. That is amazing. That's great. But we got a lot going on over here on what's happening in 2025. The way that they even wanted to spin it, which still had people distracted from the funeral, how he 47 is sitting next to Obama. And of course, seating arrangement, they don't control that. But what the hell, the conspiracy in that? They knew what they was doing to put them to that. They knew where the camera would go immediately.
Yeah, I was saying it was definitely a photo op in my opinion. But I did just see something like right before we jumped on the live. They had a lip reader, like she's very good. A lot of people was like, "Hey, can you do this video?" Because obviously she's really good. So she shared a little part of what she felt that they were saying, and I did see some coverage from Trump. Kind of just, he seemed very peaceful though after his talk with Obama. I've never seen him in that air. I don't know if even that's, premeditated, like, all right, everybody loves Obama. Let me channel some of this nigga swag. But I've never seen him so like at peace. He was really happy about being able to sit next to him. And he was saying like he's a great man. He like he was honored to have a conversation with him type energy. And everybody in the comments is like, who is this man? I've never seen Trump like this. I've never seen it. I'm just like, who is this man? I don't even know what to expect on the day of. Because I mean, we know who he is as a person. We know like his history as an entrepreneur, as a hustler. Like he has a lot of different personas to him. So I don't really know who's about to show up in this White House.
Yeah.
Elon Musk.
Who?
Elon Musk about to show up in this White House.
First lady.
First lady, it is First Lady. What's her name? Melania. She probably ain't even moving the fuck in. Not this go round. She like, I stay in Florida. I don't want to come up there. Y'all go ahead and share the bed, share the room, share the whole house, because he's a Gemini. And being that he's a Gemini, he's playing chess and he knows when to turn it off, turn it on. And I think with the way that he also needs a fucking head scan, because he's crazy. Just how you gonna go rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America? How you gonna go back and take Panama back? We had it long time ago, gave it within to them so that they could have within, the canal of all things. And then you'd be like, nah, I want that back too. No, it belongs over here.
He's an American, yo. Like you think, that's what America does, man. They are Indian givers. Like that's what they do.
You can borrow this for now. We're gonna come back for it later.
You ain't hear what the British told Africans? They said, hey, all this shit we stole, all your sphinxes and all this other crazy ass shit.
All the artifacts and the stuff that's in the museum.
Let you borrow this motherfucker back. It's like, no, some bitch, you
we
stole
own
it. You know what I mean? You stole it. And it's like, just give it back to us. It's like, nah, we'll let you borrow it for about 50 years or some 25 years.
You said 50, 25 years.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then look, they're gonna cut that shit down to about 7. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's what America does, man. It sells you shit, it buys your shit. So if he's number 45 is the embodiment of America to me. You know what I mean? He represents it all. He's a white man that does whatever the fuck he wants, and can't nobody. He sold you niggas shoes, and y'all bought them for $300-something. That shit real.
Somebody bought.
He became the president. This motherfucker got a job that didn't nobody say he could do. Lost that motherfucker, and then came back and said, "Hey, I'm gonna do this shit even crazier." And how they
said, felons with counts, but not to be
that with me too. Come on, and everybody said, "All right, cool." So you can't. Trump is bad, but guess what? He's real too. This shit is happening. We can complain all we fucking want. All we can do is sit back and watch like we did the first time.
Thanks. You just gotta see what happens.
Exactly. We just gotta see what happens.
Yeah, but watch on Field and watch on fan base so we can get those numbers up. Fuck Instagram and all the other shit.
Yeah, well, 120, I'm off all of them.
Well,
I'm off.
Really? Off everything.
You dropping off?
No, Instagram and Facebook, I'm done.
Yeah, fuck Mark Zuckerberg. For real.
I'm not. You can't. You gonna tell me the fact that that's the shit, and see, it's still gonna be some of us that's gonna still be over on that bitch. I'm not going over there anymore. I'm telling you what I say. I said last year, I need to talk verbally with people more within as years to come. We're not going to keep doing this shit. As far as don't type me no fucked up the whole story. You're gonna pick a phone up, you're gonna call, you're gonna talk to people, you're gonna stay in connection. Right. And you know what? I am some kind of way. I'm cool with TikTok leaving. Get fucked because I kind of still, I was new over there as I was learning shit. Right. But then with the same token of everything, like I lost some friendship connections because of that shit. Because I can't talk to them, but you and send me a whole bunch of shit all week through this motherfucker. They read that. No, call me, bitch. I'm tired of TikToking with your ass and reading shit. You got a new video. There's a message in there. You gonna call me? No, you fucking could call me. Don't you send me nothing else? And going down rabbit hole of depression. I'm just like, yo, I can't. So, I'm like, yo, now you got to join the real fucking world. Somebody said on Facebook, what are we supposed to do now? You 58 years fucking old. What do you mean?
You go knit some shit.
Go do what you was
life was before this. You 58
What were you doing? You had no life. Yeah. You had nothing else to do. You was like, oh, I hear they're going to roll out a social media. I can't wait. Life. I'll have 1,000 friends. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Okay.
That's wild as hell.
Like Michael Jackson, the light got real bright. I don't know why. It was like, am I black or white? Hey,
right, you look real light right now.
Like a gremlin. White woman. I feel like a gremlin. Like, wait a minute. Don't feed them after midnight. You're like, shit. How we turn this shit down? Here we go.
Amber light on.
There we go.
There we go.
There we
go.
Something.
Look brown.
A little, yeah, get me back, please.
Yeah, look at.
That's better.
There we go.
There we go.
Yes. So I'm just saying, again, we look back because the year started off really raised and crazy, and I was hurt. New Orleans. What in the entire fuck?
Man.
What the thing about it is, and this is what again irritates me about MAGA. They told you he's from this country. He was a United States vet that did this. And then this guy, ass clown, says, we're letting people in the country if they don't belong. No, he lives in this country.
Right.
He didn't sneak through. It wasn't one of the people eating the dogs. He wasn't eating the dogs. He was a United States vet.
He didn't escape from insane
asylum. He did not escape from nowhere and took a hard right turn down Bourbon Street. And
literally.
I was like, I was just there for my birthday.
Right.
Like, where's you going? And it is very narrow and congested in that whole tight ass space. And for him to make it through until he hit that construction thing that was in the middle of the scene. Then go to Firecracker Joe with the cyber truck. And they tried to swing it and say he went on CBT, the chat.
Chat
GPT.
There you go. And because I say my son's game thing wrong all the time, he get pissed, and that's why I ain't even finished. And they were saying, nah, he didn't come over here to learn how to make explosives. And he's a Green Beret. He another
citizen
in this country. What's that saying to you all, that you got two vets and citizens with skills of army and knowledge of the back of the whatever the hell they were under, and you're doing this as a message in Elon's truck and down Bourbon Street, which I don't know what the significance connection is to that, but just the fact alone, why?
Well, I'll say this right here, man. Like, if a large group of people decided to go to Capitol Hill and say hang the vice president of America, then it's a lot of these motherfuckers out here that sometimes they go do lone wolf shit, but it's all part of a collective. That's why you got to look at every person as if you one of them motherfuckers that was over there, you know, in that large group meeting on the 6th of January back in the day. You know what I mean? Like everybody, anybody can be there. It was people, firefighters, motherfucking police cops over there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Somebody nurse was over there. It's probably the lady that failed. You know what I mean? I don't know. But the dude that shat on Nancy Pelosi's desk, he's probably a gynecologist. I don't fucking know. But
it was a mixture of different people.
It's a whole lot of it's professional people that was doing this shit.
Sounds really weird.
Yeah. So them being black berets or green berets and military folk. Hey, I got a homie that worked in the military, and he was telling me that MAGA about to show they motherfucking head, and he ain't lie. The motherfuckers is out here.
Oh, you think they mad at him? You think they mad at Trump? So what is happening?
No, they told everybody to kill vice president because Trump told them to. Ain't nobody mad at Trump. Ain't nobody mad.
Now.
I'm talking about the people that did what they did now of representing who they are.
I doubt it.
So you thought they voted for Kamala?
No, I'm saying that these motherfuckers.
This is what I think. I think that, you know, like you said, like that vigilante energy. I think, especially a lot of people that has been in the military, you know, they've been exposed to, you know, different things. They probably came home with different expectations, like, you know, that what they go through mentally, I think is completely different, like from us regular, you know, people, you know what I'm saying? Because we have our theories, but we also have a routine. I'm thinking of people that's coming home from these, you know, military, you know, home base, and they come back completely like a fish in water, trying to figure out how they're going to take care of their family and build legacy. And I think a lot of them that go to the military too don't be wrapped too tight anyway. You know, because they go there looking for some type of, you know, transformation. They're looking for financial security for their family. That's their sacrifice. You know, they leave their family at home. They go to war for this country. And then when they come home and they realize how fucked up certain things are, I think because they don't have the right therapy, you know, these niggas just come home, like you said, like vigilantes, and go against the grain and everything. Like, yo, this country is a sham. And they just be like, I'm taking matters into my own hands. Like, I don't know if this is a little slightly off topic, but I don't know if y'all realize, like, the guy that set the lady on fire in the train station in New York, like that shit was so like, wow. Like, he literally was just sitting next to her while she was asleep and took a lighter and lit some shit, and then she just burned up in the New York City train station.
Teaching me some shit. Damn, that's crazy as hell.
And he was sitting there trying to fan her afterwards, like completely
reversed.
Yeah, like detached
on fire and then
lit this lady on fire.
Like, my bad, I ain't mean that. Like,
exactly.
Too late.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's wild. But my point was, I just think that it starts from some type of mental you know, some type of mental disorder, and then when they come home and they see what's going on with the world, and then what they already know, you know, it's like, oh hell no. I just think we need to be considerate to these to people. You never know what they be going through.
Yeah,
you're right.
But why are they doing this if they aren't upset at their leader, Trump?
Right. I would figure they would be on the whoa Joe, like we gonna follow with them. This is who we voted for. It just makes me want to know the mindset, like, well, aren't y'all cool with it all? Or, you know, why you going
he ain't even the president yet.
Ape shit. I mean, but just the things he's speaking on, what he's going to do, and how, you know, things like, you know, there are people that really are realizing, even within, you know, of the voting side of who put him in, that they kind of fucked up.
I don't believe I've been hearing this shit.
Some people have realized the wrongs involved voting for this nigga.
I've been hearing it for too long. I just don't believe it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel that too. I do. But I was surprised because there's a lady I follow rather on Instagram, and I like her until I just recently heard one of her lives. And then I was like, now I'm completely on the fence because I thought she was for the other side of the people, for us, like the Dems. But she got on there and was hot with the fact, I mean, Cali is on fucking fire. Like, I mean, like, where's Disneyland? Like, you see, it used to be right there, but it's not. No, you know, like, shit is
gone,
disappearing. And originally, I thought she was from Chicago. Maybe she lives in Chicago now, but she's originally from California. And she got on there and was like, so y'all just gonna let my state burn? And I'm like, what? Wait a minute, I thought you from Chicago, you know? And she's like, you know, Altadena, which I wasn't familiar with Altadena until all of these fires came about, of the community of the first middle class, like Black community in California with houses. And was on the other side of, what is it, the red line, or they weren't able to purchase any type of property on the opposite side, but this was an area that they were allowed to.
Right.
So she was on flip mode, and she was like, so you Democrats just going, you Demis, this is what the fuck y'all did. And I was like, wait, you ain't a Democrat? Like, well, who are you for? And then the fact that the mayor, I guess, is a Democrat in California, which then the fact that I was piecing stuff together, like, so there's no water in the hydrants? Why not? Because of whatever bill, whatever law she passed, or, you know, whatever they did, to the extent it was in the budget. It wasn't like, I guess it was a budget cut thing. Now, people are like, I know a fire season in Cali every year.
Right.
But this one here, this is a bit different. Like, they're really looking at that as if it's arson.
Yeah.
Like, as if this was set. What's your takes on that? Because I really couldn't wait to bring this one up. Like, where you at with that?
All right. So first of all, as a former firefighter, shouts out to all the firefighters that's out there. You know, please stay safe. If it's true that, you know, they got the inmates out there working for 16 cents an hour, I think that's fucking crazy. Pay them people some real fucking money. I mean, they already in jail and they out there risking their life. I mean, and this fire so big that I seen the Hollywood sign on fire. But where I'm at with it,
I missed that.
I've been staying away from the news, but I did
have to.
Of a fucking blue trash can that was not on fire and everything else was around it. It reminded me of when Hawaii was on fire a couple of years ago and everything that was blue wasn't on fire or whatever. Now, I don't know if all this shit has anything to do with each other, but since this is like a conspiracy type of show, let's just say it is. You know what I mean? Like, if they're setting all this shit on fire so that they can
take the land,
just basically. Like over in my state of North Carolina, how, you know, like I'm seeing videos of like 100 days after the hurricane and it's still
no help
over there, still no help over there. And we seen BlackRock, you know, do they helicopter thing and destroy stuff. What's going to come? You see all the insurance companies from what I'm hearing
canceling fire insurance,
canceling insurance. That's fucking crazy, right?
I heard about that.
Yeah, if any of this shit is true, which it could be because this is people believe this is spaghetti monster in the sky. So This shit is fucking crazy. Something's going on. Somebody's
Wait.
preparing for something.
Hold on. What's in the sky?
It's a religion out there to believe it's some flying spaghetti monster in space or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never heard of this before.
It's a real thing.
Wow.
I did spaghetti
online where Biden was saying that they were going to cover everything.
Okay.
The government, the U.S. government.
Like, I don't know what that means, but it was something really quick with him saying, like, I know there's been a lot of questions, like, for everything that happened, they said they're going to 100% cover everything. So I was like, wow, okay.
That's crazy.
Here's another thing. It's and that's what people are saying. Like, you know, it took days for them to say that.
Yeah.
That they were going to cover as the fire kept continuing to burn down. Like, as if they waited for a certain extent of things to be burnt and then to actually reply, because the message was he was at a funeral. And dealing with the Jimmy Carter thing as before addressing the fact that they were going to cover everything.
Right.
You know, and it reminded me of Martin on Bad Boys when he was like, I was at a family barbecue, you know, like, I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I wasn't there, you know, so, you know, again, we're going back to the fact that we lost the Francis Scott Key Bridge. And they supposed to be repairing and paying for that too. So, you know, it's y'all got a lot to pay for. Just running up the bill before people get out, or what's happening?
The government almost shut down. They ain't got no money.
Like, how did they gonna pay for all this shit?
Right. They almost shut the fuck down. How they gonna pay for any of this shit?
Right.
We is in debt. We are in debt as a nation.
No, not we. They are in debt.
They are in debt as a nation. How about this? We just need to motherfucking move to Africa, everybody.
Right. I don't know how that works. Like, being that, you know, we're getting ready to get a new president. That's like kind of say, like, I'll pay my bill and then somebody takes on a new account, you know, like.
Right.
And
right. He might be like, oh,
and that's that old dude bill. Like, I ain't
right. They ain't got nothing to do with me.
You're exactly right. That might be just like that. Like, nah, not under this regime. You better get his ass back in here if you want it to happen.
I don't know what Biden told y'all, but we ain't paying for that.
Right.
Giving medical debt, and I'm out.
Right.
But didn't somebody just cover the medical debt?
I know they're taking it off of your credit, so it won't affect your credit.
I got you. Okay.
All
right.
Loans. That's all I wanted, Joe. That's all I wanted. You fucker.
And well, they didn't do that.
I know. That's why he sucked. That's the whole reason.
He kept talking about it. Kept talking he gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly. And that didn't happen. I mean, both sides of politics, of whatever party you look at, it's just some type of shitty shit in some kind of different bowl of a toilet. It's just, you know, how they basically flush it and clean it afterwards is how, you know, we operating here. Either we're in a clean bathroom or it's just not. It's gas station efficient or it's just, it's not.
All right.
So, you know, and we don't like gas station bathrooms. You know, nobody does. I don't like them.
Oh, yeah. I worked at gas stations. I kept mine clean, bro.
You know, like when I take that trip to South Carolina, I'm going to the bathroom. We stop and eat at the Waffle House in their bathroom or whatever restaurant we go into. That's where I'm gonna use that restroom. But I don't drink
Myrtle Beach.
You said what?
He was going to Myrtle Beach.
No. My dad lives in South Carolina. My family. I got cousins that live in Lancaster. I got family that live in Columbia.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I finally. You said what?
Okay, sorry to hear that.
You sorry to hear they live in Columbia?
In South Carolina.
Oh wow, that's
I'm from North
terrible.
Carolina.
Aren't you from North?
Thing.
Yeah, I'm
they
from
not.
North
They not. Okay. But anyway,
cousins that don't like each other. That's what North Carolina and South Carolina is.
Oh yeah.
Gracious, how y'all get it
Go
together.
south of the border. Don't go south. Of the border.
I would like to live though in the South, especially North Carolina at some point. You know, I'll see. But the way these taxes is set up, stuff is not looking good. It's looking quite expensive and pricey. for the next whatever years to roll in and come through. You know, I just feel like dude is gonna be on some real type of, I don't know, like just militant kind of operation in time. Like he want to get rid of so much shit, get rid of so many people to the point like where he feels, to me, he just want to whitewash everything. Just
right.
The physical manifestation of America.
Yeah, that's what they, you know, is to look at, whatever. But yeah, I believe that there is some type of connection as far as within to try to now give and serve as far as messages to him. I also heard within how much drone activity is going to be happening for the inauguration as within the protection over that area. And the crazy thing is, nobody even cares to want to try to hurt this man. Like he has
they ain't been successful yet.
Right. It can't be real. I ain't seen this. Well, besides
Ibrahim
Traoré,
successful.
Right. It's him and Ibrahim Traoré has the most assassination attempts that have failed that I've ever seen in my life.
And nobody black is trying to assassinate this man.
No.
Nobody. It was all white.
It ain't in our history. It ain't in our history, man.
His own MAGA people.
Your people. Yours.
He ain't even president yet, y'all. What y'all getting
Not
so
even.
You got what you wanted.
You got what you wanted, man. Now you got to kill it.
They all got what they wanted. You got everything. You up. You 3 and up.
We got to live through it, yo. We got 4 years. What the Bible say? You gonna be living through 7 years. So what he got? If that'll be 8 for him. So then by like the last year of his presidency, then we like, and yeah, that's how it worked, right?
I don't know.
We not sure anymore. We don't. You like asking directions. We like, where's the store? I be like,
we on? What time zone we on?
Right.
Well,
is he still gonna have daylight saving time or not?
Right. Are we gonna be able to keep Juneteenth as a holiday or not? Are you gonna flip and reverse that? Take that away?
Take away all the holidays?
When did you go get that Harriet Tubman 20, man?
That's what I'm saying.
What's supposed to happen?
Harriet who?
They got rid of TikTok for they said here was some.
The first dollar bill with Tubman on.
All right, they got rid of TikTok for that shit happened.
Yo, it's just like crazy. It's crazy, but you know what? It's cool. It's cool. I mean, it gotta be, you know, ain't no other way. I mean, I really feel like the person honestly at the pool. Like I can't just jump straight into how I used to be. You know, I don't feel the comfort level of anything right now, especially certain areas of safety. I don't see it, you know, I don't feel it. I don't know how it is where you all live, you know, Camille. I know you're in the south, like you're in Atlanta. And
Atlanta been turning up in the snow.
Yeah, over there by that damn Ferris wheel. We seen y'all over there acting a fool in the snow. Being crazy.
They ain't never seen. I'm from New York, so I was actually cracking up. Like, who is crazy over snow? Like,
right.
But it's not here often. They had their sleds out. I think they were making like signs on the buildings, the top of the buildings. Like, it's crazy. Like when you flying over Atlanta, flying, they was making like little penis is in the snow, and then like fuck you type shit. Like you flying, that's what you see.
Wow, fuck you to the snow. Mother Nature.
No, so people in the planes reading down, they can see that.
Yeah, like they was making art.
I got you. Okay, I was like, wow.
It was wild. Like I've never seen anything like this. I was like, damn, maybe. And they shut the whole state down too. Over
I heard.
Yeah.
That's what we do down south, man. We don't play with that shit.
I don't fuck with snow like that.
Y'all don't got no salt. Y'all don't have salt trucks.
We got we got that shit good enough for us to say.
I don't know what's going on. It was no problem. Like we walked to the store. My son and I walked to the corner to the store. I'm like, you out of school for this? Like this is some bullshit.
Wow.
As a Southerner, I seen a TikTok today. It was probably my last one I'm gonna see, but it was
you got a week,
right?
About a week. It was somebody pretending to be like a New Yorker, was being down south, and was like saying everything that you're saying right now. And as a Southerner, look, this is what we do, man. Y'all like the snow. Y'all go back up north. I heard Kay Renee say she want to move back. Well, she want to move to North Carolina. I've heard it's so many New Yorkers that's down in North Carolina that's why everything down south is going up, because the New Yorkers keep coming down. Something's wrong with New York, because y'all keep coming down south and then raising the price up. We don't want your damn New York prices.
That's funny. You right, because I'm stirring on my prices. They be like, she expensive, so shit. You know
exactly. We like cheap
gotta
shit
make a
down
living.
south.
God
Good
damn it.
stuff. That's
right.
not that cost too much.
Giving you all this for that? No. That's funny. Look, I can only speak for myself. Like when I was young growing up, we used to have to still go to school in the snow. Like I remember we was climbing on people's gates to try to get through the block because it was so high if you walked, but if you kind of climbed on the gate, you could get past the block faster. And I'm like,
wow.
How
that's a lot.
State that. It was a lot. I thought so too, but it was some of the best times we had in our life. Like, like
our school buses had chains on the wheels so that we could get through. We might have been on a delay just because of the fact that the buses had to equip the tires with the tire chains. But we went. I mean, I'm a West Coast girl, Pacific Northwest, up in the corner where Vancouver is above us. So we pull in that air, and we got that snow. That's why we had a ski club at school. Like that was an actual sport, a ski club.
Because y'all come from places where they equip for the snow. Right. Where we from, St. Louis is somewhat equipped, but shit closed down when it snows.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Damn. But it ain't like Atlanta though. We at least got salt trucks and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man. And I was listening to Brat. She was talking about she was in her Jeep. How many fucking cars do they have over at her fucking house? Damn. Fucking big booty Judy keep buying her every fucking thing, man. Hey, beautiful. I love you, beautiful. You beautiful. I love you. You beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Come out here, beautiful. I got you another car. I'm like, man, where you can't drop everything.
Dog.
Oh gosh. But she was like, being from Chicago, it wasn't nothing for her. Like she was like, I don't understand. But I get it, because she was like, the Southerners don't, but she said it made her feel like she was home for a minute. And that's how I felt. But these people around here, these bastard fucks, they're putting chairs out, cones, saving parking spaces. And I'm like, we didn't shovel out. We didn't have a lot. We're driving over top of this, and it's my spot. No, come on. That's not fair. You cheating. And then I gotta put a cone out because if I come back, I might not have a spot, And I'm like, come on. I don't want to play this game. I guess
because with all the snow piling up, it kind of messes up the parking because it lessens the parking space.
It's less than an inch in the street that if you had a regular Ford Fiesta, you could drive over top of that and then you were fine.
Well, damn.
I haven't jumped out of a parking spot in over 5 years. That's crazy.
Yo.
That's why it was shocking to even see the snow. Like I was so unbothered. And I have two sons. They was like, "You're not gonna take them out?" And I'm like, "Fuck no, I don't care if they don't get it."
Care about no damn snow.
Nah, we don't even got no cardboard to make a sled. Why? Why are we doing that?
They were so happy because they don't really get to play in the snow. So
right,
niggas was stopping at a random little side bush trying to do a snow angel. I'm like, yo, that's water and snow. Like you can't in any little
that's
slush angel.
That is slush. You don't make slush.
Making a slush puppy is what you making. Ain't no snow angel.
Poor thing.
He's like,
this is what we got. Like, no.
You swimming, sir.
Yeah.
I like, damn, maybe I should have brought him out earlier when you first said something because it's all wet now.
Damn.
He got stepped on too much.
They was happy though. I was just like, I don't remember it like this, but as long as they happy.
He's like, then that's all that matters. Well, listen, we had a great talk, good show. I think we covered some really good grounds. Everything that's been happening. Trust, there's more content to come because we ain't even get started yet. We're just looking at the previews before the movie starts, everybody. So again, we done already told y'all where to follow us. That means you need to go back to the beginning and watch the whole show like you need to anyway. And if you made it to the end of this show, please make sure you drop us a blue heart in the comment. Make sure you also feedback and comment on the show. If you want to be on the show, you can definitely email me at krenee@gmail.com. You can follow me on Spill at krenee and YouTube right here at Krenee Show. Ain't nothing else. Because I ain't going to be over on that show.
Ain't nothing else.
We condensing, dog.
Fuck you mean?
But when I said power to the people this year, that's what the fuck I meant. We sitting the fuck down. We're not fucking gonna be raped in the ass with no more KY. We are not doing it. We just that part. We ain't doing it. We tired and we going again. We going where we know we belong and where we're loved and respected. Now you can come over on Spill, okay? But you gotta respect the culture on Spill.
That's for sure, man.
One thing you're gonna get kicked out to Spill, so don't come over with that bullshit, okay?
Yeah, I've definitely seen a change in like the past 2 weeks. I've seen people that's been spilling for at least the past year or whatever. They talking about how the increase is. They ain't liking it too much, but hey, it's gonna happen, man. It's changing a little bit, but you just gotta keep it in line. If y'all do what y'all supposed to do and teach us, then we can get this thing together. You know what I'm talking about? It's a whole learning process. Let's make it happen.
Hey, let's do that. Yep. Anybody else want to add a little something or anything before we sign off and sign out?
No, I'm good. I mean, well, I'm good. I think we covered a lot,
Yeah, I think we did too. And also, we won't be back until after the fact of this inauguration being done. So we'll see y'all on the 26th because we'll have a whole motherfucking week to see what the fuck is happening in this place called America. America, we're gonna find
proud to be an American.
Please, son, know her. I'm free.
Kind of.
Oh my god!
For now, for a limited time offer, you know how they do them commercials. If you order 30 minutes,
we'll send you be free. We're gonna get the camera.
You order now, we'll send you a free Fitbit watch with your purchase. You be like, now what's the deadline I gotta order by? You only got a week, bitch.
When it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone.
They still selling holy water? You think they're gonna put that out afterwards?
All I know, I got anointing oil from church, so I always dust and bless myself.
Okay, so all right, so the anointing oil gonna be coming out around.
You might get you a prayer cloth.
You better get all of that.
Ooh,
and a forever burning candle, okay?
Yeah.
Do that part. I swear, I hope we get sit down though, because we about to have another sickness that's about to pop off out here in these streets. Watch what I tell you.
All right, now I'm watching these. I'm gonna watch Wuhan.
I mean, I'm not on the news tip. I like to listen. I like to hear it. I don't like to visually watch that shit. That's not from my mental anymore. Every time you turn it on right now, is more stuff burning. I don't want to look at that.
Right.
That's
I
true.
know enough to know that shit is gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
You can tell me I don't gotta see it.
Yeah, I don't have to see it. I know what I know.
I got one quick question for Camille real quick. How was the show with Erykah Badu, man?
What's that?
How was the show with Erykah Badu?
The show with Erykah Badu?
Did you do a show with Erykah?
Yeah, the last time we was on here, you were on your way.
You were on your way to sing.
Oh, that is hilarious. I think Kelly was joking.
Hey, I thought it was real, G. She got me, man.
But if it makes this and puts it in context, I did a whole cover last night. It's on my Instagram on JK Fashion Closet, singing an Erykah Badu cover. So if you want to check out the vocals, you can go to my Instagram page. But Kelly, I think she really souped it up. I was going to support a friend of mine who is a saxophone player, and he was playing for an event, so I went to support. But I did not.
Thanks, K. Renee.
I appreciate that, though.
You will.
But if you want to hear the Erykah Badu cover, go to my Instagram at JK Closet or my TikTok at Full Bloom Mag.
Wow.
Kelly, you see how you be starting shit?
Wild as hell.
And it was so funny because you never even picked up, I guess, in the audio when I said it. And you was like, thanks, that's what's up. Yeah.
That ride was crazy. But we'll talk about that offline. That ride was crazy.
I'm sure she bringing the kids too. That's what's
up. Well, that's crazy, man. I guess it can happen.
It's a whole family affair. Snap.
Really don't.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Look, channel the energy. I have a picture of Erykah Badu facing me right now.
It's in the atmosphere, man.
It's a wood carved. That's why I was like, what's making him say Erykah Badu? I just did her song last night. The picture's right here. And I'm like, oh, this is past tense. Okay, bring it full circle.
Wow.
Catch me up. That's what's up.
If we meet this week, I'll let you know.
Bet. That's fine.
Tell you all about it.
Well, that concludes our show for the night.
All right, Erykah.
See everybody in a week. Have a good one.
All right, peace.